Welcome back to the Ambition Over Fear portal. I'm Atlas Opia, and I help people expand their interdimensional knowledge. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why sensitivity is an interdimensional power, and how instead of being shameful towards your ability to feel more than other people, you should lean into the fact that you're a creator and not a victim, and you gave yourself this sensitivity so you can navigate your own energy and the energy around you more precisely. As we move forward, we have this goal of living our life in a certain way, and at times this sensitivity can make us feel our emotions to a point where it can get in the way of us getting stuff done. And that can lead to having this disempowering relationship with our sensitivity. And if you can realize how many times your sensitivity has caused you pain, you can realize that there may be a level of guilt attached to this sensitivity. And whenever you have a frequency or emotion attached to a part of you, then that part of you continually produces that same frequency. Whenever your subconscious beliefs continue, what it is something has happened in your past. Then you have a specific emotional connection to this stimulation, this feedback you're getting from your body and the world. And then it creates a belief that this thing creates this feeling always. So before we go into how sensitivity is powerful, I want you to take a moment and just forgive yourself, but word it in a way where you go, I forgive myself for being sensitive, because sensitivity allows me to be much more aware of what is going on inside of me and outside of me. I feel more intensely, and that gives me a greater connection to this body and this third dimensional matrix, because your soul is formless, and at times when you go through an awakening or ascension, the higher realms can be so attractive and magnetizing as you continually shift your consciousness into the universe, that the body can be a little bit neglected. It can be hard at times to ground ourselves back into our body when we're always in our mind or the higher realms of our consciousness. So being sensitive allows you to feel more and experience a thought in your body more intensely, and that takes your consciousness and places it back in your body and can give you a way to come back into your body. But then what happens when after an awakening we feel this potent energy, and then we come back into our body, feel immensely into our emotions, and we experience depression or anxiety or fear or insecurity. It is in that moment where you use your sensitivity to feel into an emotion, how it is making your body feel, and then you back up a little bit from the judgment you have over this disempowering emotion, and you use your sensitivity to sense how unique this specific emotion and vibration is, and you observe it from different angles. And your sensitivity can allow you to see the different layers that create something. Because whenever you look in the world, you're seeing energy creating matter. But what is often overlooked is whenever energy creates matter, what is truly happening is there is the source of energy coming from the 13th dimension, then running through every dimension below it until it gets to the dimension it wants to create in. And then in that dimension, or close to its proximity, the energy runs through specific layers in order to string together a creation that you can then see. So when you're asking yourself, how do I heal a part of the body, right? When you're performing alchemy, you're taking one energy and turning it into something else. Or when you're wondering how to change the experience that keeps manifesting in your life, that may be causing you a great sense of disempowerment and disimbalance. Or even if you're wondering, how can you go into the higher dimensions of this universe as you're remembering your starseed reincarnation, the reincarnation you have where you embody specific duties in the universe, and you're wanting to merge back into that feeling. All these things are a form of alchemy, which is taking one energy and turning it into something else. So your sensitivity, one, can allow you to tap into the energy you want to shift. Because most empaths know that it's very easy to shapeshift into energy that we're not choosing. Whenever we're around a person or a location or having a thought, our entire field seems to embody that frequency entirely. So what if that is us being sensitive but not controlling the sensitivity? So to control the sensitivity, take your mind back to the task of alchemy you want to perform. What are you trying to create? What energy are you trying to shift? That usually happens because you have one form of energy and you're turning it into something else. That sensitivity can allow you to shapeshift into that form of energy. Call it A. A equals B. And the cool thing is your consciousness is plugged into all the consciousness that exists in this universe. Everything is one. So when you want to change something, use your sensitivity to become that thing, to shapeshift into that energy. And then as your consciousness is in the energy you would like to change, just change yourself into the frequency you want that energy to become. So sensitivity is not only being able to tap into an energy, but then your connection to any particular information is so sharp that whenever you move into another type of information, you can shift into that new information too. So try that the next time you're doing alchemy, is become the energy you want to change. Take your consciousness and move it entirely into that thing. And then you can think about the energy you're wanting to create, or the form of energy you're wanting to move that original energy into. And as you think about it, and your consciousness is in that original energy, you could just move all the energy into this other frequency and this other form of being by changing the information and the energy you're vibrating at. Okay? So take this tip and definitely let me know what you think about it. In the comments below, let me know how sensitivity has affected your life, what you've gone through, and the ups and downs that you've had to endure to feel the power of what this really is. And definitely subscribe to this video. I make videos every Tuesday and Thursday. If you're really interested in understanding how these perceived disempowering parts of you are truly gifts, then stay tuned in and check out my other videos. And also, if you're an empathic starseed and you would like to understand how to evolve from your own archetype then consider my galactic quantum coaching, where I take higher dimensional knowledge and I break it down into practical skills that can allow you to tap into different dimensions, to know why you're doing that, and then to take energy from one dimension and move it into another. And the dimensions at hand depend on what task of alchemy you're wanting to perform in this reincarnation or another reincarnation. All right, talk to you guys soon. Hopefully you have a good day. Bye.